Morning, ladies and gentlemen, Strat Gamer here, providing you with another game discovery, the playlist where we just try out game together, hopefully discovering some all on new games and helping you decide if you'd like to buy them. Today we are looking at Timberborn, and this is the preview demo. It's another discovery from the Steam Festival from last month. And contrary to Distant Kingdoms, if you've seen my video on that game, this demo is actually still available on Steam. They didn't take it out after the festival. The developer said it will stay on until the early access is provided later this year, so don't hesitate to check it out. We were actually expecting them to release it soon, but following more than apparently 100,000 demo download and a lot of different feedback on positive and things to improve, the developers decided to actually postpone to later this year for the release. Which seems to be, I think, a good solution and a good news, because it means they're ready to actually improve the game, and they've actually already done so. There've been a few already updates of the game since this first demo, and so this demo is already an updated version. And in particular, there was a last one that was done on Monday, March 22nd, with new visuals for all of the buildings and a new functionality, which is the build priority system, deciding if you start building this building first or that building first, which was requested by many in their during the first demo launch. So again, it shows that they're ready to use the feedback from the community, and that's, to me, a great point. So yeah, this is my first time trying it. I haven't looked at it at all, so we'll discover it together. Before we dive in, please consider subscribing to the channel. If you're into strategy games, city building games, simulations, that's exactly what I cover. So don't hesitate to subscribe so you never miss another video and you help support the channel. Okay, let's dive in. So we will have different factions, and from what I understand, they will have different elements. It's not just visual, it's also in the functionality, but also in the visual of the buildings looking different and things like this. So that could be quite interesting. But in the demo, I think we can only play this one. Free spirits by nature. Survive being in the most desolate. Oh yes, and sorry, I didn't really tell you what this game is. It's sort of a city builder surviving game. Now let's just two maps now. Okay, so let's start with this one. So from my understanding, you are a beaver colony. The humans have all died out, and this sort of super intelligent beaver now rule the world, but they also need to survive. And in particular, they need water as beaver to survive, but the water comes and goes. There's like droughts and things like this, so you need to survive those elements with your colony. But that's sort of all I know about the game. So now we'll need to see. Obviously, this is just a demo, so we won't judge too harshly on maybe the visuals, or for example here the loading times is quite long for a new game. But yes, this is a demo. Okay, and we're now starting. Maybe let's pause. Is there a button to pause? Yes, so a space to pause. So you can see that yes, the UI is not the prettiest at this point. And let's check at the graphics. So you can move around, yeah. And the graphics are not bad for a demo at this point. SAWD to move, okay. QE to turn. So yes, as you can see, different terrain, sort of like higher grounds, lower grounds. I'm guessing these are berries. The water. So there's a bit of Minecraft, right, in the visuals of the terrain, but for the visual of the building, it actually looks quite pretty. We see we can do the speed right now. We're paused. Key materials here. I guess well, the list will get longer. Water being key one, food obviously another. Well-being, adults versus children, homeless people. So similar to Frostpunk, right? You have your children that may not be working, your adults, and some homeless that don't have a house. I'm guessing this is the first house. Yes, huts. Unemployed. They're building it, it seems. What else? So we can see all our different buildings. Okay, and tutorial, so that's good to start. The time of the day, working hours, so they don't work during the night, I'm guessing. Everywhere, starving settlement starts getting some logs, yes. So this is, I'm guessing, basic material. The action menu. Cut tree. Oh, this is the log. No, this is a builder. So they're not doing anything. Build log pile. I mean, I do like in tutorials when they show us a bit where is what we need to do, but that's fine. So now I'm a bit lost. Log pile, okay, here. I'm not really sure where is the best place, but let's put it here. So we have a current priority. Yes, let's put it as great priority. Mark trees for cutting. This maybe like this. Okay. Now let's keep the beaver alive. Build a water pump on the river bank. Okay. Should we build roads? I don't see roads. Oh, dirty path. Paths extend the range of buildings. It's faster to walk on. I need more logs, I think. Do I choose how many are there? And maybe this is also costing me logs, so maybe I shouldn't have done it. But it's life. This is good to have a speed in city builders. see, we can probably destroy that to get some water here. And that's one of the major elements of that game. See, we can demolish it. This you can sort of model the terrains to work as you want. A small water tank, okay. Oh, it is a night. Can move buildings. Not sure I built it right. Delete. Okay, that's better. So they are all sleeping now. See, some are homeless and some are sleeping inside, I think. Or maybe they're all homeless actually. 7, but yeah, they're all homeless, sorry, my bad. Another big element of this game is you can build up. So with stairs you get up, so it's not just one layer. Triple platform, so I guess the max is 3 layers up. Oh, and one of the children became an adult, it seems. Okay, so this is working. There's one worker. There's water that's sort of saved. There's productivity, which I'm not sure, I guess is based on how much flow there is probably. And we have our water tank, we have our streets. There's one worker doing blueberries. Oh, we already built the path. Okay, so now we need to build farms, power, science point. Okay, that was a short tutorial, maybe we'll get longer later. This means they're thirsty, I guess. We'll get there. It seems that oh no, it transports the water from here to there, okay. And so I think you basically want that to be full for the droughts and things like this. Now, right now we're in wet season, so I think it's fine. And then at some point, get to something else. What about food? So we have food. We have some logs now. We have some explosives. We don't have science. Not sure where you get science. Yeah. Inventor huts. So it produces and needs one worker. We have 2 unemployed right now. Let's try that. And we may also want to build houses, right? Not sure how much people go in one house, but let's try. It's tomorrow morning. Okay. Let's take a quick look. So we have builder's flag, howling post. Okay. Food, we can start doing farmhouses. Grill. Interesting. Carpenter to make planks. Metal we can't do, we need science, and then power. Can start building power from the sea, from the water. So leisure, campfire, socialize and relax in the evening. Interesting. Because right now they have well-being of 3. Oh, okay, I get it. So you can increase it. Social life, fun, better food, I'm guessing. Comfort, maybe the a better house. Interesting. And other goals? Okay, not available. I guess you can probably also grow your population at some point. I don't have a lot of huts. I don't know if it's possible to get more. Maybe I'll need to. Plus 100%. Interesting. To replant, yeah, that's important, I guess, because I've taken everything here. Now I should tell them to cut even more. This is full. So now we're producing science points. We have few not omelets, only 3. So let's see, other buildings can be built on top. But I think, yeah, first I need to build stairs. So that's interesting. Now I have more logs. Start building a farmhouse here. How do you rotate? Ah, okay. Oh, food is decreasing, so we're not making enough food because we're at 120 earlier. Can increase the working hours if we want. 25 logs, that's a lot. Wait, I didn't do that actually. Did I? Oh, berries are taken quickly. I've done all of these. Only have a few there. Maybe also why my food is going down. Okay, so now I have this. We can do carrots, potato, wheat. How do I create that? Plant crops, yeah. Carrot, potato. This increases nutrition 1. Okay. Interesting. There's days to grow and things like this. I don't know how many we need to put. Let's see. Well, here it is, ladies and gents. Sort of a first start discovery to this game. So I think the UI is very simple. It does, I think, require us still a bit of work, especially to show me critical things, like show me how many are unemployed. I feel like it doesn't pop out, or showing me when I'm gonna have one more adult, or showing me that food is decreasing, right? Like and maybe I can see it somehow, but I haven't found it, right? That's my point. Is maybe that the UI can work a bit better to show us things like have a red arrow going down for food or something like this. Similarly, like water. Do I know how much? Like I know it is full. I know it is 30, but is that going to give me 1 day of stock, 2 days? Like that is a bit hard. And similarly for the buildings, I felt like sometimes it would be hard to find what you wanted. But again, obviously it's my first time playing, it's still a demo. Apart from that, I think the concept is really interesting, especially the fact that you can model the terrain, like destroy things with explosives to get the water to go somewhere else. Maybe you want a lot of flow here, so you change the elevation. The fact that you can build on top of buildings, that's definitely some interest. There seems to be some complexity also around the different sort of happiness elements, some goals. I'm not sure what will be. So definitely some depth to that game that is interesting. See, now I have 2 of 30. I don't know if that's a lot. Production has started. So here, for example, there's some interesting detail, right? You see the gross progress. You see what you need to be doing to it. I guess, if you didn't have water, for example, it would be in trouble. That's not bad. Don't hesitate to ask questions, suggestions about this video. I will probably continue playing it a bit in the future, try out a few things, and maybe post a few videos on it if you're interested. So do tell me about that. And thank you for watching.